Atrocious.
Hello everyone, my name is ShotYaInDaJunk, and with Trials right around the corner, I just want to show off my preferred Gunslinger build. Maybe to help out any new players who came in with a Taken King. This is their first Trials and they don't know what to use. So if you're going to be rocking a Gunslinger, which I am, as far as their build goes, Trip Mine. These are very good because you can lock off points. If you throw a trip mine at a hallway, someone is less likely to just run straight through it. They might take the time to line up a shot to blow it up. That gives you an opening to hit them back. Swarm grenades. Don't use them. They're awful. Incendiary grenades. These are a good alternative to the trip mine for just a good all-around basic grenade. If you land the grenade perfectly, it can kill a fully armored Titan. For double jump, I'm going to be using better control for more maneuverability. Triple jump is just as good, but I'd rather have that quick burst of momentum. As far as Gunslinger goes, you don't need the increased accuracy from Deadeye. Combustion is very situational and more useful in 6v6 and PvE. Gunfighter will almost guarantee you will have your Golden Gun by heavy round. So that's why I prefer that. For throwing knives, you want to be using Incendiary Blade. If you don't plan on throwing a knife at all, it might be worth using Circle of Light just for the armor buff. Knife Juggler, very situational. You don't need more than one knife, more often than not. Scavenger, so you keep getting those trip mines, your grenades, your throwing knives. Picking up any ammo pack helps. Keyhole, very situational, not worth using. Gunslinger's Trance requires you to already have a kill for the effect to be active. Chain of Woe, same thing with Gunslinger's Trance, only in effect after you already killed the target. We're looking for stuff that helps us kill the target, not buff us to kill our next target. Over the Horizon, the increased range buffs the aim assist stat on the Golden Gun, and it just makes it all around more sticky and more reliable of a super. If you've used Over the Horizon recently at all, you would notice this difference in PvE and in PvP. Plus it helps with the damage fall off. Gambler's Dagger. This is the only other choice you'd have in this last tree with Over the Horizon and Gambler's Dagger. It's up to you whether you want a second Incendiary blade or not. Now as far as armor and recovery goes, I prefer recovery and agility. I prefer recovery simply because they buffed it in patch 2.0 and it's considerably better. As far as armor goes, it will make a difference, but it's all preference here. You can take one extra bullet from Red Death, for example, which would save you, but level advantage is enabled. We don't know how much that percent will even help by. I prefer recovery and agility. You can go armor and agility all you want. You want to go like this, basically. Now for stats. I want to go intellect and discipline. You want to max these two out so you could have your Golden Gun up by 3 minutes and 30 seconds, with the gunfighter buff. And you can have your grenade up every 25 seconds. Basically, you'll never start a round without a grenade. For gear recommendations, I'd recommend the helmet with Ashes to Asset and any other perk. Infusion is what I prefer. Young Ahamkara Spine. I'm using pulse rifle loaders so I can maximize my perks. I will be using pulse rifles as they are the current meta. It gives you 2 trip mines and triples their duration to 30 seconds each. Also, I want to go for increased grenade throw distance. I feel like it makes a grenade not only go further, but travel faster. Intellect Discipline Sniper Rifle ammo on your chest piece. Intellect Discipline Sniper Rifle ammo on your boots. Intellect Discipline Cape. Pretty much everything else is Intellect Discipline. Ghost Shell as well. Don't worry about the artifact too much, just go for a good intellect discipline roll. The perk itself, all the perks from artifacts are completely worthless in PvP. I would recommend a sniper along the lines of Thousand Year Stare or the Irene. Or if you're a hunter, you can use Still Piercer. That's also an alternative. If you're going to use a shotgun, I'd recommend the Vanguard Conspiracy D or the Pache shotgun. As far as heavies go, rockets are the name of the game. You want to be using Truth or something like it, like the future war called Vertigo. Machine guns, if you'll be rocking a machine gun, I would recommend Thunderlord. If you don't have Thunderlord, go with Runewake or the New Monarchy Objection. As far as primaries go, I'm using my Grasp with Malik. I would recommend a Hawksaw, just like anyone else would. Or a Nerwin's Mercy. Or Red Death. Or Bad Juju. Pulse rifles are pretty much your go-to in this situation. Just ahead and make a note. You could infuse your gear to increase the stat rolls on it. So if you think your intellect discipline roll is too low, but the armor you're wearing is not high enough, just infuse it up. The stats will go up with it. If you're just starting off, you might want to set some goals for yourself. Build up your legendary marks and increase your crucible rank to rank 3 or 2. And purchase the Asprite 1.0 chest piece. It has intellect discipline sniper rifle ammo. You should also pick up the Asprite cloak, which is intellect and discipline roll. You can pick up his Asprite 1.1 helmet for intellect discipline, ashes to asset, and increased grenade energy on orb pickup. For glove armor, you can go to Kate 6 and buy the Bog Wild 1.0. Intellect discipline, increased grenade throw distance, and pulse rifle loader. An alternative helmet would be the Bog Wild 1.0 helmet, which is gain ashes to asset and it has infusion with intellect discipline. You may also want to pick up his Vanguard shell, which is intellect discipline, if you don't already have the Dread Explorer shell, which you get from one of the quest lines. Dread Explorer shell has a higher base stat than the Vanguard shell. That's why I've infused it up. The only pieces of gear that you will have to hunt for are intellect discipline boots and an intellect discipline artifact, which at this point you probably already have. These are the two things you can't readily purchase from anyone in the tower. Now I'm going to show you guys some highlights I got while using this build in the Crucible. Thank you all for watching, and fuck it, I don't do outros. Peace.
5 minutes remaining. Lost the lead. Gained the lead. I abhor sitting here while others fight my battles, but I wouldn't have missed that match for anything. Double kill. One final push and victory is yours. Only 5 minutes left. Gained the lead. One final push and victory is yours. Heavy ammo on the way. Heavy ammo available. the battle won, on to the next fight.